On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
I feel like Kanye is brilliant. I think that when a person starts speaking the truth, the masses want to say again, create the narrative that you're crazy. But if we all take a time to listen to what he says, and then we all come together, like Black people, we are a powerful race, and I feel like that the white people are afraid of us when we all come together as one. Well, will that ever happen? Truth.
No.
Not when you always looking out the window for a white woman walking up the road. Anyway, but yeah, thank you.
Yo, what's the black dude?
Anytime. Hey.
What's the black dude on damn that live in a nice neighborhood on the Boondocks?
I can't think of his name. But I know who you're talking about though. He kind of like it's a character. It's like a homage of Barack Obama type. I know
that is you, bro. That is you. That is you.
Thank you.
Because a lot of jokers took that time to jump online and all over and taking shots at Ye because he said a state. Well, they don't even know what he said. Actually, they start putting words in his mouth to really to be real with you, and nobody was coming to pretty much to his defense. And this is going back to the question: we are so disunified. If you know what, Mr. Let Go, you should take your own advice. You want Kanye to shut the F up. How about when Black people, instead of you tearing down your brother, showing disunity, adding fuel to the fire by going online and disrespecting your brother, when you openly admit that you don't even know he said nothing wrong. So why are you taking charge and jumping on the bandwagon of talking bad about your brother? You are part of the disunity. Listen, amongst Black people, it's cool. If you got your little things amongst us, our family is our family. But when you start broadcasting this and pushing this out to other audience, disrespecting your own, that's a part of the disunity. You add it. If you're not lifting the burden, then you add into it. Ye said, and I thought that we would get something different, really, JR. I thought people was going to be able to say, oh, he said this wrong, or he said that wrong.
I'm gonna blame me now.
But listen, it's looking at the panel. I don't know if there anybody, first of all, is it an agreement across the panel that he said nothing wrong? Or do somebody think that he did say something wrong?
I don't think he said nothing wrong. I just believe in diplomacy and shutting the fuck up and working and stop yelling and saying dumb shit. That's my whole thing. Just go do the work. So I don't think
he does do the work though. He got his own school. He said that he says, I don't need to repeat what Anton said, that what I need to leave Nike. Remember, he said, I want to be bigger than Walt Disney, right? I'm gonna be a billionaire. Oh, you ain't gonna remember they laughed at him. Oh, Kanye is crazy. This, then they used that crazy method, and then look, he turned around being a billionaire. His company was worth $2 to $4 billion, right? So everything you know, and as Black men, let me just say this. First of all, Black people know what it is to struggle, but as Black men, you should band with your brother who has those heights and dreams, and understanding that when every time you want to do something that's going to push the culture, everybody becomes against you, even your own. Even your own. And at the end of the day, man, we got to stop this. And I was prepared when JR sent me the thing. I'm like, oh, I just know people gonna be about to put words in his mouth. That's why I got notes written down in the whole 9 yards. But I see we all in agreement. He said nothing wrong. So pass this off.
No, like I think Javara might guess. Javara, did you speak on this?
Well, I had a lot to say, but we're not in disagreement, like you said, amongst a lot of things. I do think the disunity isn't necessarily amongst us. I think it's more confusion, misunderstanding, and the lack of really knowing, first of all, who we are and what's really going on. Like this whole thing, and everybody talking about, it's the Jewish people, and I was it's that, but it's their understanding or their misunderstanding of the power that they really have, right? They only have the power they have because we don't understand that the power they have is the power they took from us, and we letting them still have that power, and it's not even real, you know? So it's like, to me, it's not a disunity, it's just a misunderstanding, and we haven't taken that time to sit together and understand really, nigga, who run this? You know what I mean? They're afraid, like Anton is saying, like they're seeing, if people believe Kanye, if everybody believed what he was saying and what he doing, and everybody band with him, there's nothing. Ain't nobody gonna be in no prisons. Ain't nobody gonna be going to run to election polls or vote in who finna had their name on in the United States. Like none of that is even real, but we allow that to happen like that. And Kanye wanting to see contracts and trying to make people aware of what's really going on is I don't know. Yeah. So it's not that, I don't think it's disunity. The disunity comes from misunderstanding and not knowing really what's going on. And then we'll sit here all day for a couple hours and go back and forth with each other about like petty conversation like we did for about 4 hours now. And that 4 hours we could have been spent like talking about how we can actually be together and help Black men and help Black women. And there are a lot of single moms, and we all made some mistakes and chose the wrong routes. But instead of like pointing that out, bro, how can you help me? Or no, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I can ramble on all night.
Where you from, Javara?
I'm from Iowa.
Iowa?
Mm-hmm.
Iowa. Hey,
there's Black people in Iowa, guys.
Hey, yo,
that's why your lips so shiny.
Oh my God.
You're the first person. Can I read this to one sentence? Listen, and this is from Israeli educational minister, right? Shulamit Alani. He told Amy Goodman, well, it's a trick, we always use it. When from Europe, someone criticized Israel, we bring up the Holocaust. When in this country, America, people are criticizing Israel, they are called anti-Semitic. So they use that interchangeably depending on what country that you at. And anytime you say anything about, we are the real Jews or whatever, or there's Black Jews, or you say anything critical, you they don't need to be hate speech. You could just criticize them. He's the ADL come out and says, he's anti-Semitic or she's anti-Semitic. And then in this same thing, that they say 20% of Black, it's funny how they come up with this, but they said 20% of Black people, the Jews or the ADL got on, you can go on a website and look at that. 20% of Black people are anti-Semitic. And so anytime you see Black people say like, no, we are the children of Israel, they're going to automatically say that you're anti-Semitic. So I'm gonna leave it at that, because again, this is not my network, and Lord knows we don't need JR to get in trouble on here, man.
Let me go ahead and get a couple ladies. Go ahead, Siobhan and Tawanda. Finish it off. And Veronica, you spoke on this? I'm not coming to you yet. I'm just asking right now. Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. Go ahead, Siobhan.
Yeah, so I think this is a really good topic, and I like everybody talking about it. But in regards to like Ye, I'm kind of 50-50 on what he's saying. But to get back to the topic, is disunity of Blacks making our communities powerless? If anybody knows, there is a statement that Dr. Martin Luther King said, and he said, "Power lies in our unity, and our leaders are to set an example." And I think if those people that do consider themselves, a leader, I think that they should be able to create a space for people to be able to discuss issues and to be able to make our communities better. And I think that a lot of us don't know when to vote. We don't know who's in office. If you ask people in your communities and you ask who's actually like local, in the leaders in your communities, a lot of them won't know. They have no idea, or they're not even voting to even be able to make a difference in the communities that we have. And I think that plays a major part in our day to day. And if we don't have that commonality and understanding as to what our lives should be, then I mean, it just causes a lot of conflict, and a lot of people just need to just do their research and understand it more.
Hold on, I just got a question. Why the hell is Chaotic Truth sitting there with a coat and a scarf on? It just occurred to me.
I'm just being me, man. Just being me.
Okay, I just wanted to ask. I don't know.
Hey, man, you asked me 1,000 questions. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just being me, man.
You cold, bro?
You know, I keep the heat off sometimes, man. You know,
you look cold, man.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just trying to save on heat, man. I'm not rich like Anton. I would like to interject. Thank you so much, Mr. Let Go, for pointing that out. I would like to broach this topic. Is that all right? JR, is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think you Negroes deserve to be exploited by the Jays. I think that the Jays, you talk about a people that represent less than 0.1% of the human population, and they have outperformed and achieved more than any other group on the face of the planet. I think that they deserve all the accolades and wealth that they can get, because you know why? Hey, you give them your money. You funnel money to them. And everything that Kanye said was absolutely true. Kanye, just like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Marcus Garvey, great Negroes have been saying it for many, many years. The black man needs to do for self and buy black and do black. But niggas still don't do it. And I'm never going to sit around and ever complain at all. I think that if you let the Arab in your community and you let him dominate all the corner stores and gas stations, so be it. I feel like the Arab should exploit you dumbasses. You buy food from the Chinese. For some reason, you let the Chinese in your community. I feel like the Chinese should exploit you. Then complain about why they don't live in the damn neighborhood with you. I don't sit back and think nothing of it. I say, hey, man, let them do it, because that's what you deserve. Until you blackies decide to be the superior race, then every other race has all right to exploit you. Until you say, you know what, I want to be dominant. I want to have global supremacy, just like other groups of people, the Jays. Until you have that mindset, hey, you're always going to be exploited. So keep on buying your Gucci purses, your Jordans. Keep on buying your Beamers, Benz, and Bentleys, whatever you Negroes buy. Keep enriching other people. But hey, don't sit back and complain that you're getting exploited. And for people who are trying to cancel Kanye, shame on you. I think that the man, now I'm not a big fan of his music, but I think that the man is a genius for what he said the other day. And shame on Noriega for not coming to his defense. Just like typical niggas, you're tough around niggas, but you ain't tough around that Jay, though. See, that Jay gave you a phone call, Nori. People will say certain things about certain blacks. Charleston White is another one. People will say, hey, Charleston White is crazy. I had a friend say he was crazy. I said, well, why is he crazy? Well, the media said it. The very next week, he said to me, man, you were right. Charleston White is a damn genius. I said, yeah, all you got to do is listen to him talk. Quit listening to the Jays media. Quit listening to the media. Just listen to people. Listen to Kanye. I know the clothes and people say he may be depressed, but just listen to that black man. He's a damn genius in what he said, and he's absolutely right. Don't listen to this media. Don't have this media thinking that, having you think that the man is crazy because they're telling you he's crazy. Just listen to 5 minutes of what he said on Drink or Smoke Weed Champs, whatever. I don't know what that ghetto shit is. I don't watch it, but just listen to him. The man is the Albert Einstein of our generation. Other than that, does anybody have anything for me? Veronica, you've been giving me smoke all night. I'm pretty sure this will be clipped up. I will admit you did defeat me in terms of ranking. So salute to you, ma'am. You're on mute. You're on mute. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you. And all I have to say to the California Raisin is, do you shop black? Do you buy black?
Okay, I'm done.
All black?
What'd you say?
Do you support all black in everything that you do?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hypocrite.
Well,
Exit left.
how am I
You
a hypocrite?
You hypocrite. Get your
How am
ass
I
off
telling
the
you?
channel.
Hold on
He's
for a
a
second.
hypocrite.
Hold on for a second. You're not even hearing me out.
You're a hypocrite.
Hold on for a second. See, here goes the thing between me and other people. See, I don't complain about white people or Jay. See, I love white folk. See, I love their country. I love their language. I love their banks. See, I'm sort of like Anton to a degree. You know, I'm just not rich like Anton. But I love white people. I love the Western Hemisphere. But all I can say is this. I am tired of black people complaining. Either you gonna do black or you're just gonna do white. And I love being in white people's neighborhoods. See, when I wake up, I want to see white women walking down the street with their little dogs. I want to see white women jogging. See, that's how I am.
Really?
I'm admitting it. But I'm not gonna sit here and ever complain about some oppression or the past, yada yada yada. Either you choose one or the other. So either you like this country and you like the freedoms here, or just go back to Africa and build there and own businesses, own industry there. What say you, Veronica? Go ahead.
As far as Kanye is concerned,
You're kind of low. You're in now for some reason.
I'm sorry. Can you all hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like Kanye is brilliant. I think that when a person starts speaking the truth, the masses want to say, again, create the narrative that you're crazy. But if we all take a time to listen to what he says, and if we all come together, like black people, we are a powerful race. And I feel like that the white people are afraid of us when we all come together as one. Well, will that ever happen? Truth?
No.
Not when you always looking out the window for a white woman walking up the road. Anyway, but yeah, thank you.
Yo, what's the black dude?
Hey,
What's the black dude on that live in a nice neighborhood on the Boondocks?
I can't think of his name. But I know who you're talking about though. He kind of like it's character. It's like a homage Barack Obama type. I know
that is you, bro. That is you. That is you.
Thank you.